everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Morgan and this is Makeup by Morgan, and today I have another Halloween video for you. So today I'm going to be doing the first of two Nightmare Before Christmas tutorials. So I got some products from Makeup Revolution's Nightmare Before Christmas collection. So I have one of the blushes here. This one is the shade Moonlight Mischief and Madness. And then I have this brush set. So this is the little container that it comes in. And then it comes with 4 different brushes. So we have a fluffy brush, a large flat brush, a small fluffy eyeshadow brush, and an angled eyeshadow brush. And finally, the most exciting, I think, of the things that I got are the 2 eyeshadow palettes. So today I'm going to be using the Sally palette, and there is also a Jack palette. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to be starting with my concealer. This is the Revlon Candid Concealer in the shade Light Pale. So, as I normally do, I just put that under my eyes, on my nose, chin, forehead, and then any red spots. Now I'm taking my Beauty 360 sponge to blend everything. So now I'll be going in with my Maybelline Superstay powder. First, I'll take the big fluffy brush to go all over my face, and then I will take a smaller Sonny Kashuk brush to go where I put the concealer. Okay, now I'm moving on to bronzer, so I'm using my Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil bronzer with my big Sonny Kashuk brush. Okay, now I'm ready to start contouring using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So I first take this face angled brush. And then for the nose contour, I take a smaller eyeshadow angled brush. Okay, now for blush, I'm going to be using the big fluffy brush from the Nightmare Before Christmas collection, and I'm taking the blush in the shade Night Bloom from the ColourPop Garden Variety collection. So here's what that shade looks like. Now I'm going to be taking my highlight brush with the Nightmare Before Christmas highlight. So here is what the highlight looks like. Okay, so here is the Nightmare Before Christmas highlight. And then over that, I'm going to go into the Urban Decay Mother of Dragons highlight palette. And I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Drogon, which is the pink one. And then I'm putting that on the very highest part of my cheekbone. And then I'm just going like towards the back. I'm not bringing it all the way in like I did with the Nightmare Before Christmas shade. So now here's what the highlight is looking like. And then I'm going to mix the highlight with my blush by taking the same blush brush and I'm taking the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Berry Amore. Now I'm going to do my usual brow routine using my Maybelline Tattoo Studio. So I start by brushing my eyebrows into place, and then I take the wand, I brush it off a little bit, and then I go in the darkest part on the bottom, up to my arch, down the tail of my brow, and then with what's left, I dot that on the inner part, and then I blend it all with the spoolie. Okay, so now that both of the eyebrows are done, it's time to get into the Sally palette. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. And honestly, it's kind of like two palettes. Like, there's so many shades in here. There are a lot of Halloween launches happening right now, so I don't know if I'll get to it during Halloween, so maybe around Christmas time I'll go back into both the Sally and the Jack palettes and do a second look. So I'm going to take the fluffy eyeshadow brush that the Nightmare Before Christmas collection came with, and then I'm going to dip into the shades Misfit Love and Play Dead. So I'm just going to tap into both of those and mix them, and then I will blend those in my crease. Okay, so here's how the crease is looking. I brought you guys in a little bit to see what I'm doing on the eyes, so you can let me know in the comments if you like it better zoomed in. Now I'm going to take the shade here, which is Vampire Teddy. I'm keeping it on the same brush, and then I'm just going to put that on the outer part of my crease. Okay, so now I'm keeping the same brush still, and I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Darkness, and then I'm just going to tap that on the very outer portion of my eyelid to deepen it up. Okay, so here's how the crease looks so far. And now I think I'm going to go onto the lid. So before I do the lid shadows, I'm taking this cream makeup, which is Halloween paint, and I'm going to tap that on my lid. Okay, so I've put all the white on my lid, and now I'm going to take the shade Better Together, and I'm taking my finger with that, and then I'm just going to tap that on my eyelid. Okay, so I put that on about 3/4 of my lid, and then I'm going to take the shade Deadly Night, and I'm going to put that on the remaining part of my lid. Okay, so I have that on the eyelid now. I'm going to go back into the brush I used for the crease, and I'm going to do the same shades that I did before, so Misfit Love and Play Dead, and I'm going to put those on my lower lash line. Okay, so the lower lash line is done. I really like this brush because it's big enough and fluffy enough to go in the crease, but it's also precise enough to go under the lower lash line. So now I'm going to take the angled brush that it came with, and I'm going to go back into the shade Darkness, and I'm going to put that on the outer portion of my lower lash line. And I'm going to connect it to where it is on the upper lashes, or on the upper lid. Okay, and now for the inner corner, I'm going to take my finger again, and I'm going to use the shade Chills. Okay, now I'm going in with a small flat brush, and I'm still sticking with this shade Chills, and I'm going to put that under my brow. Okay, now for eyeliner, I'm taking a small brush with the Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner. And after I do my tight line, I will do my waterline using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Cottage Cheese. Okay, so now I'm going to do some fun eyeliner. So this is the NYX Vivid Brights, and this is the orange shade, which is Vivid Delight. So I'm going to take this to do my eyeliner and wing. Okay, so here's the orange liner, and then I'm also going to take another one of the NYX Vivid Brights, and this is a light green, and it is the shade Vivid Escape. And then this I'm just going to take to line the wing so that it pops a little more. Okay, so I have the green, and then I'm just going to take the orange again, and I'm going to make it a little bit brighter, and I'm going to clean up anything that I messed up on the green. Okay, so here is the completed eyeliner. This is the first time trying this eyeliner, and if you can see, it is super tiny, so it's very easy to get super precise. Okay, now for mascara, I'm going to be using this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. It's super fun, sparkly. This is my free birthday gift from Ulta because my birthday is this month. So here's what the wand looks like, and then I'll just coat my lashes. Okay, so my mascara is on, and now the eyes are done. So for the final step, I'm going to go in with some lipstick. So this is the Maybelline matte lipstick in the shade Brown Blush. Okay, so the lipstick is on, and now we have the completed look. I will also bring the camera in so we can see the eyes a little bit better. So here are the eyes. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this look. Like and subscribe if you like the video, and stay tuned for the makeup tutorial using the Jack palette. I'll see you next time. Thank you.